What's up, guys? Michael Edward here, head trader at True Trading Group. Monster trade today in LMPX. What a way to finish out the week. The whole crew caught this, guys. This was LMPX has been on my watch list for the last couple days, but it's been so hard to trade because the volume has been so sporadic and so inconsistent that it's just been very, very difficult to trade. Just yesterday, there was a few 3-minute candles that traded 100 shares. There was even one or two that traded 0. Then all of a sudden, you get a volume bar that yesterday that trades, 90,000 shares out of nowhere. Those kind of stocks make it very difficult to trade. So today, LMPX again on the watch list, but I kept on saying, guys, this LMPX, if it ever gets consistent volume, this thing is going to fly because the volume has been so sporadic. But every time it got a surge in volume, this thing moved. Like if you look back over the last several days when this thing just started trading on the 5th, but the last couple times that it had volume surges, it ran, okay, and it ran well. So I thought if we were able to get some consistent volume, that this thing had a chance to make a move. I traded this thing twice today. And it's just a home run day, guys. It's just a home run day. And I'm going to talk to you a lot about the technical analysis of this trade. There is a trade line VWAP crossover that's in here. I just made a video about the trade line VWAP crossover not too long ago, just a couple days ago. If you guys missed that, go back, check it out. It's a really good video about the trade line VWAP crossover. And I use that same pattern, that same catalyst to catch this breakout in LMPX today. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about volume analysis, reading volume, understanding volume. This is all stuff that's covered in all of the courses that are available on the website. I'm going to keep on reminding you guys until it expires because up until December 20th, we are giving back away 30% off on a 1-year all-inclusive membership to True Trading Group. That gets you a year of chat room access, as well as all my trade alerts, the text message alerts. Obviously, if you're in chat, you have the alerts and swing trade alerts also. But it also gets you the beginner courses, advanced courses, options courses, trader psychology course part 1 that is now out, and also trader psychology course part 2 and the swing trading course that is coming out in the next few weeks. These are also gives you access to all future courses coming down the road because I'm going to put a couple new courses out next year. You'll get access to all of them as a member. So you got 30% off that deal right now, guys, until December 20th. Use coupon code TTG2020. You can click on the link below in the description, and that'll take you to the site, and you can use that coupon code. You also get a 30-minute one-on-one mentor phone call session with me for free included in that. So make sure you guys take advantage of that because the stuff that I've been going over and the stuff that I have been teaching, like all the TTG group, I mean, it's coming to fruition so heavily, and it's something that we're implementing in our trading instantly. If you watch my video from just yesterday about the mental hurdles that I had to overcome, plays perfectly into the trader psychology course that just came out. It's like the lessons that we keep covering. It's like we get the opportunity to implement them the very next day or 2 days later. And it's just a beautiful thing when you're able to take something, learn it, absorb it, and then actually implement it and use it in your trading to be profitable. It's a beautiful thing. It really, really feels good. So let's get to this LMPX trade, guys. This was an absolute home run thing of beauty. So here we are. Let's start off over here. Okay, so we gapped down today. This is yesterday's high. There's yesterday's high at 23. We gapped down today, and then I'm gonna move my face over here so we can see the volume again. And then we just exploded through yesterday's high with a real nice volume bar. All right, so here's the opening bell. We kind of pulled in a little bit, then a real nice explosion through yesterday's high with really good volume. But it was this. Look at this action on LMPX. Look at this push. But guys, you have to focus on the volume here. This is the first time that this stock has had steady, strong, consistent, increasing volume. This is the first time. And I'm looking at this volume and I'm telling everybody in chat, I'm like, guys, this is by far the best volume this stock has ever traded since it began trading on December 5th. I'm like, this thing's got juice today. Get this front and center. I'm looking to buy the first pullback that I can. And as you can see, let me pan over now. Look at those first 4 volume bars. 150,000 share volume bars on a 3-minute candle for a $25, $27 stock. This thing was roaring off the open, and I loved it. And that volume, and reading that volume, that's how you know that a stock has momentum. When you have a stock, okay, that breaks through the prior day's high with real strong, steady, consistent increasing volume like you see here, guys, that's a sign of momentum. That's a sign of momentum. So you can look at a stock like that and say to yourself, wow, okay, you know, this stock really has the juice. And then you can really start to focus in on it. You know, maybe put some of your other stocks that were on your watch list that don't have this kind of volume, put them off to the side and focus on something like this that has this type of volume profile and has this type of volume, because that's how you get a good handle on this stock has momentum. So I waited for the first pullback. All right, I waited for my first pullback opportunity, and I grabbed some long right in front of VWAP. Now, here's your VWAP test, and it lines up perfectly with the 38.2 Fibonacci level. On this pullback, the volume on the pullback was a little heavier than I would have liked to have seen. My initial plan was to get long here right away. My initial plan was to get long in front of VWAP right away, just try to grab it on that pullback. But as the stock pulled down from the high of the day, this volume was coming in a lot faster than I would have liked. I really wanted to see the volume bar in this pullback look something like this. Okay, I really want to see like half the size of these volume bars, not really equivalent to it. So when I saw that, that doesn't make me just throw the pattern out the window, but what it does do is cause me to wait for the level to hold. So there's different times when I anticipate a level holding and I'll bid in front of it and I'll get that first pullback. There's other times when I'll wait for the pullback to test the level, show me it's going to hold, and then jump in. When all the stars are aligning on a level and you get a low volume pullback after you get a strong volume surge like you guys see here off the open on LMPX, and the volume on the pullback is lighter and significantly lighter, then I'll try to grab it on that first pullback. This volume was heavier than I wanted to see, so I waited. And I did not get long right there in front of VWAP. I waited for this second candle to get put in. I said, there's my support, and then I jumped in long. I'll take you guys to my trade announcements here. You can see here long LMPX at 28.13. Let me zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. Move myself back over here. Here you can see long LMPX at 28.13. Stop loss is going to be around 25.50. Let's go back to the chart. So there's the entry point. Now let's pan this over. What do you start to see happen here? Here comes the trade line now. Now you're getting a trade line VWAP crossover right at the 38.2 Fibonacci level, and VWAP just showed you an area of support. So we hold there, we push right up to the high of the day. As soon as we get to the high of the day, I drop a piece of my position just to be safe. All right, oops, let me pan this over. So right there, I drop a piece of my position right in front. Why won't this cooperate with me? There we go. I drop a piece of my position right there in front of the highs. Back to the announcements. You can see I took some profit off at 29.48, just in front of the high of the day, just in case. And then we broke through the high of the day and we extended. Now we broke through the high of the day, and then I took another piece of profit off the table at 31.05. And now let's move my face over here again so we can see the volume. Notice the volume on this break. Look at how strong, steady, and consistent that volume is. Again, guys, when a stock breaks the high of the day, this video is all about volume. All about volume, volume analysis, understanding volume, using it to identify momentum. And when you get strong, steady, consistent volume like that through the high of the day, that's your sign that this stock is going to push and extend. And we extended all the way up to fresh new highs, and I got my last piece of profit off the table at 36.45. Monster trade. Monster trade. There's the entry, first take, second take, final take. Monster trade. And it all goes back to volume. Okay, it all goes back to volume. You guys can see here, we even pulled back in and tested that VWAP area again, and it stuck support again. It held in there, and then as soon as we had that last little test, here comes the trade line. Here comes the trade line holding support and just blows this thing right through the high of the day. This was a home run trade, guys. All right, it's a really a great way to close out the week. But I went after it one more time. I made a little bit of money, and then I kind of gave some back. I'll talk to you guys about the second time I went after this trade. Let's zoom this in. We halted here on the way down. Okay, we halted here on the way down. There's a little halt right here, but what you start to notice is that those previous highs, let's draw our Fibonacci's back out. What you start to notice now is that these previous highs line up with the 50 Fibonacci level, but look what's here now again, VWAP. VWAP has already showed us not once, but twice that it's a strong area of support. This is orange line on my screen. You can see support, support. Now we get another pullback, bang, support again. VWAP, 50 Fibonacci level, previous highs. There's your support level. I missed this entry. I was kind of looking at some other things. I wasn't ready for when the stock came out of the hole. I didn't have orders out there or anything. And it came down, touched that level, and shot right back up to 33 in like the blink of an eye. So I did not get a fill down here. But what I waited for was this pullback. And again, we pulled back into where? VWAP again. And on this pullback is where I got back in long. Take you guys back to my chart announcements. You can see I'm long tier 1. Tier 1 now, again, is just 25% of my desired position size. I'm protecting my profits from the morning. I'm taking a tier 1, and I'll look to add to tier 2 if volume starts to pick back up through the mid to high 30s. Okay, you can see here I'm saying I'm going to add through 35, watch for an increase in volume for confirmation, and there's my tier 1 entry. And then we just start to climb. And as we start to climb, we get up here, and I'm like, oh man, the volume in here really wasn't that great. So I said I was going to add around 35. Well, there's 35. But you see how the volume just wasn't really there. The volume wasn't that great. So I decided to play it safe and just sit in my tier 1. And I did not add to the position, but then we just exploded right up through the high of the day. I'll take you guys back to my chart announcements. As you can see, I took some profit off at 36.50. Then we broke through the high of the day. So 36.50, I took some off just right in front of the highs just to be safe. Then we blasted through the highs, and I took more profit off the table at 39.50. And then we started to just sit up here and sit here and sit here and sit here and consolidate. And I was like, you know what, man? I'm like, this thing kind of has like that BPTH feel to it. You guys remember BPTH stock went to like 75 or 80 bucks a while ago. And that day ended up being like my biggest day of the year. I traded it 3 times for 3 big wins. That's just how incredible the range was on that stock. And I said, you know what? I think this thing might go again. Now at this point, I already took profit off on my tier 1. So tier 1 is a small size for me to begin with, and I already took 75% of that position off the table. So I'm down to a really, really small position. So I said, you know what? I'm going to add to this in case we squeeze. And I know it's lunchtime. I liked the volume that was coming in when it was breaking through highs. The volume was telling me that this thing was still might have some juice. And I thought if we got through those highs, like if we got through this area, I thought this thing had a chance to get to 50. And I had a huge cushion on the day P&L wise from the 2 earlier trades, and I added to the position there at 42. I'll take you guys back. You can say added tier 2 at $42. Added tier 2 at $42. Stop loss was going to be around $39.50. So I'm adding up here, and it's either we're going to go now or I'm going to stop out. We're either going to go now or I'm going to stop out. So real tight stop on the ad. So, really protecting myself. I'm just playing in case we're really going to squeeze. I just wanted to get some more. You can see we did not squeeze. We ended up pulling back in, and right there, I sold out of the position at 39.65. So I gave some back right there with the ad at 42, sold out at 39.65. But this first trade and then this second trade, I mean, even though this is only tier 1, I mean, guys, I was catching, $8 a share. Even though it's only tier 1, you're still pulling out some really good money out of this stock. This thing was all over the place today. Incredible volatility, incredible liquidity, incredible range. This thing was just a lot of fun to trade today. Looks like we just double topped here at 2:30. Now we're pulling it back in power hour. We've got about 15 minutes left in the day as I make this video. But this was a home run trade, guys, and a really strong way to finish out the week. So congratulations to those that caught LMPX. We had a bunch of members in chat today that reached some milestones today. We had one member who had actually we had 3 members today that had their biggest days ever. We had one member today that had, now this is 3 home run days for him in a row. After having 2 really good trading days the previous 2 days, which are well above his average daily P&L. He had 3 of those now in a row, which is a milestone for him. Then we had another trader who just had their 9th consecutive green day, which is a personal best for that trader as well. There's a lot of really good action today. And I'm really proud of the whole team. A lot of the members traded very well today, and watching their progress has really just been just absolutely, it's just friggin' awesome, honestly. I mean, there's a bunch of members that are probably watching this video. If you're a member, comment below. Let me know, let people know, how your experience is. Let people know how your trading is going. Let me know how things are going, because watching so many of you progress and develop into better traders is such a beautiful thing, and it touches on the importance of a professional education, and it's music to my ears, and I just absolutely love it. So great job today, everybody. For those that I mentioned your milestones, you know who you are. So congratulations. I don't want to give any names out, but you know who you are. If you want to give it out, you guys can comment below and let people know that's you. But I figure I'll keep it private. But anyway, guys, so yeah, again, if you guys want to learn this trade line view, I'll crossover and learn how to recognize this volume and all of that momentum. That'll give you the clue that the stock has this kind of juice, and reading the volume and analyzing the volume like that. Take advantage of this 30% off. It expires on December 20th. It's a 1-year all-inclusive plan. You get access to literally everything we have to offer. There's no upsells. I guarantee as a TGG member, you guys will never be upsold anything. When you sign up to the TGG fam, you get access to everything. I want you to have access to all of the tools that you need to try to get to achieving your goals. And get to consistent profitability. It's not like, hey, sign up and then you got to pay for this course, then you got to pay for this course, then you got to pay for this course. No, when you sign up, you get everything. You get all my courses. Beginner foundation courses, advanced courses, options courses, trader psychology course, and all future courses down the road. It's like, like Netflix. You guys get access to everything. All right. So that's it, gang. Remember to use coupon code TTG2020. Click the link below in the description to take you to the page to take advantage of that 30% off. And I look forward to doing a one-on-one mentor call with you. I love the mentor calls. I really do. You guys get to see my face, every day on these videos. You get to hear my voice breaking down all these trades. All I get is comments, beneath the videos with a username. So I love putting, a personality and a voice to the username. I enjoy the one-on-one mentor sessions a lot, and I really take my time to go through them and make sure we get the most out of our time together. So take advantage of it, guys. TTG 2020. Have a good weekend, y'all. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Oh, guys, wait. Last thing. I'm going to be starting YouTube stories. Some of you may not be aware, YouTube now has stories like you have on Instagram. I'm going to be starting that. Okay, so I think it only works on mobile. So on your mobile, when you pull up the YouTube channel, you guys can follow along with all my stories. So I'm going to start to be posting stories on YouTube, so be on the lookout for that. Take care, guys.